Hello, Matrix community members. Today is 27th of January of 2022, and this is the first AMA that we are shooting for this year. And in this session, we will have a total of 10 questions raised from our community members. And without further ado, let's welcome our CEO, Owen Tao, to join this session. Thank you, Owen, to join us.
Hi, Eric. Hi, community. Happy New Year. Yeah.
Happy New Year. And soon it will be our Chinese New Year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just speaking of the Chinese New Year, we are going to have the Chinese New Year event, online event as well. So please stay tuned for the updates. Yeah,
Okay.
and let's go with our first question. And actually, this question is from myself, and I think that is one of the common questions from the community. That is for the stage four of our roadmap. Are we still on track on that? Open.
Yeah, I think everything is on schedule. For the Manas agency promotion platform is under the development. And for my art, the AI art part will be delivered by one of our eco system team, and the project will be named by artist. And for the third part, till now, our algorithm NFT can be can be traded on the different blockchain, such as till now we can trade our algorithm NFT on the Ethereum and the Binance Smart Chain. And in the future, I think we will support more public chain to support our algorithm NFT trading system, trading service. Yeah, so in my word, everything's on the schedule.
Okay, that's good. So you speak about the AI artists. I think that we have articles about AI artists, which is the executive summary of what AI artists is about and what kinds of challenges he's trying to address. I think it's quite exciting and inspiring project ahead of us. So I think that is very good and is handled by an independent ecosystem partner
Yeah.
for that. Yeah. And you are talking about different blockchains like Ethereum and also BSC. And I think one of our community members is making videos on that because we have the articles on that released this month. So yeah, we will have the video demonstration about how to mint, how to trade on the BSC. And this time we are not going to show this video about the ETH side, but we are going to show the video on the BSC, the train. Yeah. So yes, thanks for that, Owen. And allow me to go on to the second question. And actually, this is a suggestion from the EB Magic. He's trying to suggest add an extra confirmation step to accept or to reject the transaction when stacking in a joint mining pool. And the minute you click on the join mining and then a pop-up confirming or asking you to confirm um, pops up, it would be nice if the pop-up showed a summary of the transaction that is about to be performed along with the option to accept or reject. I think it's a safety measure for the users. Would you consider that?
Yeah, I think that's a very good suggestion. I will ask our technology team to add this function on our wallet as soon as possible.
Okay, so in this regard, so I will follow up with the dev and then to change a timetable for this and then to advise the community, in particularly EP Magic on this suggestion. And thanks for your suggestion. And for all community members, you have our other suggestions you want us to consider in terms of the functions, features, user experience, user interface, etc. You can just message us by DM or in our main group chat. Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
And I think we can run a small event if your suggestion is taken by the project team. Then we will have some kinds of main in exchange for your variable suggestions. I think that we can run that kind of event from now on. And thanks to AP Major for giving us this inspiration. And then the third question is from Bud Spencer 469, which is a frequent question asker for our AMA. Hello, can you make a Mainnet Wallet Explorer Tom a little more attractive for the customers? This is not meant to cast a doubt on its performance. Unfortunately, it looks like these tools are from 1994. Oh, okay. All right. So this is sure to generate more interest. Yeah, I believe so. And I like your comment. The tools from
Yeah.
1994 when we still watch the Back to the Future. All right. But Spencer, I think I'm totally with you. Yeah, I think Owen has addressed similar questions before. And again, I will hand over this question to him. Yeah, Owen.
Yeah, that's in fact, I think this is two questions in this part. And the first one is about manners. In fact, we don't want to promote or do the business operation of manners by ourselves. We'd like to open the API functions of manners. I would like invite all of you, our community members who have the ability or the customer or something else. If anyone who want to run an AI service platform, you will add our Manus API to your portal. You can build your own portal to operate this business. So in this world, I think maybe the activity for miners is not very important. But for this, for our wallet and Explorer, I think you are right. We'd like to make a new design, a new UI design for that. And at the same time, if anyone from our community who'd like to design our make the new design for our wallet and the Explorer, you can contact Eric. I would like to work together with you to make our wallet or our Explorer more beautiful and easier to use. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Owen. And speaking of this, I think when you talk about the positioning of Menes, I do recall his community member, he would like to integrate Menes into his app. So let's stay tuned for his update, and then we can further advise the community on how they can integrate our Menes into their app. So this is in echo with what you are saying about the position. So basically, we provide a platform, and all the partners they did all kinds of layers of this they want to integrate, then they can integrate with our API and get the managed service from there. And then Owen just mentioned that we welcome the community who are interested in making the UI for the wallet and also Explorer. Yeah, that's totally welcome, and we can have some as a bounty for them. And if you have you want to try that, just let me know. And if not, we are going to hand it over to some design team for them to optimize the whole UI so that Bud Spencer will not comment again from 1994. And which I think that's a valid point. Okay, so go on from the elk. Uh, Hi, Owen. Can you please share an update on the current ongoing projects such as TBA, and also OPPO and others? And I think it's about the ecosystem development. Yeah, very interesting question. I think that most of the community members would like to know the updates of these ecosystem projects. Could you, Owen?
Yes. The cooperation with the TBEA, in fact, is a part of our cooperation with the OBOR project. Yeah. We are using our AI technologies to support TBEA to build one non-people mining factory. This project, I think we have already finished about 80%. I think it will all of them it will be done by the middle of this year. And after that, we'd like to select some good AI service for the TBEA to add them to in our Magneto platform. And also lots of the project we started in the Xinjiang province, all of them they are related by with the OBOR project because Xinjiang province is a very important part of the OBOR project. And for the other projects, I think the China Korea industry we will build with the KBCI. This project hasn't started yet because maybe the COVID-19 with the China and the Korea. So this project has been settled, but there are still a lot of the preparing work. So I think this project may start it this year. Yeah, if this project started, we will support the AI technologies for this industry park, and yeah, we will share more per process with our cooperation with other projects in the future. Yeah, we will renew them as soon as possible and inform to our community. Yeah.
Okay, so to add to that, so we have published the background of all these ecosystem cooperation projects, just as mentioned by Elk. And it's good that we have some timelines from Open. And I think this timeline is kind of tentative because some timeline is out of our control. For example, the KDCI, due to the COVID-19, there's some delayed, and we expect to maybe start this year. And also the TPA sometime around mid of this year, but we cannot 100% guarantee the timeline yet because there are a lot of dependencies. It's not just depend on us. It's solely depend on us. We would like to start as soon as possible. Just like you, we can understand you. So, Elk, this is answer to your question. At least we have some tentative timeline for that. All right. So go on. This is an important question from the community. From the you share, can we expect finance listing in Q4 this year? Yeah, I think everybody in our community is discussing when are we going to list, and from time to time they would suggest to get listed on some small exchanges, and I told them that we would target those tier one or tier two at least for listing instead of those tier three or four because we have to spend a lot of time and also manpower to maintain that. So yeah, and I do believe Owen has addressed this thing uh, in one of the AMA last year. So, Owen, do we have any updates on the listing?
Yeah, I think be listed on the Binance will be our one of our main target in 2022. Yeah, so we will work hard to achieve this target, but I can't give you exactly schedule. Yeah, but we would like to do more work to make it happen.
Yeah, probably we can get to know what kinds of requirement or kinds of entry barriers for us to get listed in Binance, and then we can work on that. But I think the most important thing is we keep delivering what we promise in the roadmap or update the roadmap, and so we have something very solid or substantial to provide to the community and to benefit to give the benefit to the whole world in terms of blockchain. Yeah, I think that would be very something very important. And then go on from second. Could you give us some information and date about our whole saga and then the play to earn game to be released?
Yes. For the whole saga, yeah. There's one development team they'd like to continue to do the develop work for the whole saga, but they are still this is still in the design part. And the first play to earn game in Matrix ecosystem. This game will be named by Ocean Park, and Ocean Park, I think it will launch in maybe the next month, maybe in February. Yeah, this is the latest information.
Okay, good. That's good. So, second, for the play to earn, the i.e. the Ocean Park will be released likely in February of 2022. And if there is any change, we will update you or and also to the committee as well. And for Osaka, there is already one dev team taking it up, and they are still in the design stage. And I will liaise with them to give us some updates from time to time for this Osaka. And I know many people are busy about this game with the UI and also the gameplay. Yeah, I think that would be very good. And I think this is an outdated question, but I think it's worthwhile to mention in here. We mentioned about to have a rich list feature in Tom. Has it been delivered at tom.matrix.io? Yes, we have delivered, and sorry to keep you waiting because at the beginning we provide the rich list, and then we thought it's not good enough, so we put it on the browser tom.matrix.io/account. So you can check the rich list there, and also it is updated every day, so it's quite timeliness. So yeah, so I think this answer your questions and go on.
Yeah.
I like the name Satosha Maneto. Okay, so, so quite quite close to Satoshi and also quite close to our Manito project that Owen just mentioned. So hi, I am writing to give you an advice. Mancon working on artificial intelligence should improve himself in Metaverse as well. You can make application using artificial intelligence and Metaverse technology. Yes, this is very good, and I think Owen, when he came up with the annual review, he mentioned that the Metaverse is kind of a strategic area for Matrix in this year. And Owen, could you please answer Satosha, please?
Yeah, that's a good suggestion, and also the metaverse will be a very important part of in our futures plan. I think we will update more informations in our about what we will do in the metaverse industry. I think we will share the whole plan in the first quarter of this year, and you will get more information then.
Okay, that's good. And from second again, do you have a word about GitHub updates, which is one of the most asked questions and still no clear answer? Community one thing about it. Why are we not up to date? Why isn't constantly updated? I think this question has been addressed by Open before. We do not have that kinds of frequent update, but we will have updates soon. Yeah, hand over to you, Open.
Yeah, we will update some of our work some our work of the Manta part to the GitHub very soon. Yeah, we will update the part we can do the open source to GitHub maybe in the next 1 or 2 weeks, and the update will be done step by step.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I got the codes for the mentor as well. So yes, we will update the GitHub, and our principle is always when we have the new code ready, when we will release to the GitHub, it is not kind of constant. For example, when we have the mentor reach to a certain state, and then we will update the GitHub. That's the way that we update the GitHub. It's not like we have a little code and then we keep updating that. This time, I think we have I forgot the exact number, but it's quite a decent size of code that we have to update to the GitHub in terms of mentor. Yeah, and we will update it bit by bit, so to keep some space or breathing space for our community to breathe through. And then the last question: can Matrix establish a technology space like Silicon Valley in Metaverse project or its own Metaverse and market its own artificial intelligence application to users, for example, named as application and NFT platforms. Yeah, this is the second time that we have the question about metaverse. Yeah, yeah, I think that the community is quite interested in the metaverse, and I think metaverse is the global trend for this blockchain space as well. So, Open, would you like to share
Yeah, I
more?
think I think it's a very interesting advice. We It's not uh, in our plan, and but we'd like to add this into our metaverse plan. But for in our plan, we'd like to use the artificial intelligence to offer the services to the users in the metaverse, because in our opinion, I think in the future, if you live in the metaverse and the services, most of services will be supported by the artificial intelligence. So that's our uh, major target in our metaverse plan. So, but this advice, uh, I think it's very interesting. We'd like to add it in our plan. Yeah.
Okay. Um, Speaking of this, as an insider and also as a bridge to the community, I know there's a partner approaching us in terms of metaverse development. Would you like to? I'm not talking about giving too much information that is not yet definitive. Could you share us a little bit more about the metaverse thing that the ecosystem partner is approaching us?
Uh,
Slightly
I
more.
think there is something we can share with you. For example, I used to tell you there will be one project named Artist, right? It's about the AI art. Yeah, I think in metaverse, it's very different with our real life. I think in metaverse, most of the work will not done by people, will not done by real people. The most of the work will, I suppose most of the work will be done by the artificial intelligence. So such as the art creation. Yeah, I think the artist is a very good project in NFT industry, and it's also a very good project for metaverse, because in metaverse you also have the requirement for the art, maybe the music, maybe the painting, or maybe you need to change your dress every day in the metaverse. Yeah, so I think this design work or the creation work will be done by the artificial intelligence. So I think the artist will can do the work perfectly. So I think this artworks artist will be one of our important part in our metaverse plan. Yeah, that's what I can share with you. And the other part, also in I think this the same point. We'd like to use the artificial intelligence to replace people work in the metaverse. Yeah, that's our target.
Okay, so um, I think that is what Owen can share now, but I know he knows much more than that. And I think it's not yet the time that he can share with us yet. So yeah, I will be the insider for the community and then to keep asking these questions. So yeah, again, metaverse is quite an important and quite a strategic area for Matrix, and this is our focus. And our principle is always to deliver. So just stay tuned with all the updates, with all the videos, with all the updates, the articles to get familiar yourself with the project, so you can make any informed decision on anything. Yeah. So I think this concludes our AMA for the first AMA of the 2022. It's exciting to see suggestions from the community and also to see the community is quite interested in the metaverse and it's which quite in sync with our project team.
Yeah.
And thanks for that. And thanks, Owen, for your time sharing us with your idea and also to address some concerns and questions from the communities. And please, community, keep suggesting your questions so that we can address them. And we'll organize events for the Chinese New Year and also for the bounties about the UI for the wallet and also the Explorer. Yeah, things like that. Thank you for everyone's time. And because the Chinese New Year is approaching, just around the corner, so I wish everyone 恭喜发财 and 新年进步 to Owen.
Yeah, thank you, Eric. Bye bye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye bye.